This is a review on Chapter 4, Permutation and Combination Quiz 2. In fact, most of the quiz number 2 questions are well. I am very happy that all of us did very well in most of the quiz 2 questions, except, well, with 2 of this question I want to share with you. The first one is question 3. It says that a particular person, in this case is a Carrie, is one of the 12 students. So that means that it's Carrie and then 11 more students, alright? It's a group, alright. So we want to put 6 students from the group and arrange them to sit on 6 chairs. So there are like 6 chairs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. We put the 12 students into these 6 chairs. Okay. So the answer should be 12C6 if we put 12P6 if we put 12 students on 6 chairs. However, there's a requirement. If Carrie must sit in the first chair, right? If we put Carrie, she must put into the first chair. Alright, so we put her here. So what does that mean? Now we have to rethink the question. The question now is to put 11 students into 5 chairs. Alright, imagine that. Never mind Carrie. Carrie, she takes away 1 chair, right? That is reserved for her. So what does that mean? That means we are now left with 11 students. We put them on 5 chairs. Alright, so the answer is simply 11P5, alright, and that goes to 55,440. Just like that. The answer is 11P5, right? Without this Carrie requirement, alright, that would be 12P6. But now Carrie must sit on the first chair, so this chair is taken away, reserved for her. That means we have 11 students, put them in 5 chairs, right? So we have to rethink the question in this way. That is question number 3. And next up, the more difficult one is question number 6. Now, this question, we combine both requirements, right? We have both sit together, and then Amy cannot sit on the 2 ends. Now, this is new, right? Amy cannot sit at 2. So let's see what happened. We have 6 girls, Amy, Betty, Carol, and 3 others, alright? We want to put them into 6 chairs, sitting in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But there's a requirement. There are 2 requirements. Number 1, Amy cannot be put on the 2 ends. Amy cannot be here. She cannot be here, right? She cannot be put on both ends. Plus, Betty and Coral must be sit next together. Alright, so how do we do that? Well, imagine we have, once again, we take the boxes. Imagine we have now 5 boxes, right? We put Amy in her own box, Betty and Coral together in one box, and the other 3, they have their own box, alright? So we put them into the boxes. But first, let's consider this box, alright? How many options can we put this, how many options can we put in this chair? Now, because one box has two persons, so it's reduced down to 5 positions, alright? So the first position, we have now 4 boxes to choose from, because Amy cannot be put into this box, into this position, right? So there are now 4 boxes to choose from. And then secondly, we consider the last box. How many options are there? Now, because one of the box among these 4, one of the box is already taken, so it's now down to 3 boxes to put into the position on the very far. Alright, 4 options among box 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, but one of them is taken, so it's now down to 3 options for the last position. Alright, and then let's come back to the middle one. Now, with 2 boxes taken, there are now only 2 boxes. But now for the middle position, Amy can join in. Alright, Amy becomes available for putting into the middle position. Alright, so we can put this boxes into the new positions. We can now put these boxes here. There are now 3 options here, and there's 2 options, and there's only 1 box, so that's last option. Alright, in the first stage, we take away Amy, alright, and consider these 4 boxes. We put these 4 boxes on the 2 ends. Alright, after that, we have 2 fewer boxes. There are only 2 boxes left, but the Amy box will come in. Alright, so there are 3 boxes to be put in the 3 middle position. Alright, now after you permutate all this, don't forget that you can still arrange internally for the box between Betty and Carol. Alright, so there's another 2p2 permutation inside the box. So the overall answer will be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 4 and then another 2. Alright, I hope my use of color can help you understand, which number means what kind of idea. Alright, oh, there's a 3, I'm sorry. The purple number should be a 3. Right, and the answer goes to 144. Right, the two purple numbers, these are the options at the two ends. Alright, these orange numbers, these are the option at the middle. This 2 is the internal permutation for the Betty Coral group. Alright, so the answer goes to 144. So these are the two questions. Some of us did not do well in question number 2. Thank you very much.